What's up, everybody? Been a little bit since I've done a vlog. I actually recorded a couple, but just never posted them. It's been a little hectic the last couple weeks. But to start off, just to give an update, because my last vlog, even though if you follow me on Twitter or Facebook or anything, you know what happened. But since the last vlog was about Grace, the pug that we rescued, just give you guys a quick update. And it's not good news. She's actually passed a few days later, after we had dropped her. The guys from Pug Plantation came and got her, like you saw in the vlog. She did not survive the next couple days. She was at the vet. It was really bad. They had her in isolation. She had ended up having parvo. And long story short, she didn't survive. She ended up at the end having some seizures, and her body just started fighting itself. And they were mulling over the options of just putting her to sleep, and then before they could even make that decision, she was gone. So she's resting in peace now, and is finally found some comfort in her short, because in her short life she did not have any. So that's that. I don't want to make it sound flippant, but it's just I've had time to deal with it. It's been about a week and a half now, I think. So but it's brought us to do some good things. Somebody at church who works at a state park came up to us on Sunday, I think it was Sunday, and said that he found 2 stray cats somebody had dropped off, just dumped at the park, and he was taking care of them in his office, but he had to have something done. So we took them and talked to a local animal rescue, and he gave $100 towards their medical care, and we're fostering them, keeping them at our house. And this place, Animal Harbor, is taking care of all medical expenses. They had their first shots last week. They're going to be neutered this upcoming week, and we will be keeping them and sort of domesticating them, which they already are. They get along with our kids. One's a little skittish compared to the other one, but they're already roaming around our house. We kept them isolated for a day or so, but we have 2 other cats and 2 dogs, and they get along just fine. So it's going really, really well. They get along with the kids, so I'm hoping it should be easy to get them adopted out. And I think we're going to keep doing that type of thing. We've told the animal rescue that we're willing to foster cats, so we'll see how it goes. And then other than that, on the technology side, I got the Note 4. I got a spare battery and charger in today from Amazon. A little bit overpriced, but it was on Prime, so I ordered it. I think it's $50. Normally it was $65 with free shipping. So that's the way I went, just so I could get it. Still feeling like crap. Still got my cough. It's getting a little bit better, but I think it's because it's getting colder, so I think some of the ragweed or whatever my issue is with the allergy is moving on. And I recorded a bunch of footage yesterday. I know somebody with a Note 3, so I was doing just some side-by-side B-roll with the Note 4 versus the Note 3 for an upcoming video. And I recorded it all in 4K. And last week I bought a used iMac from Mike, my podcasting partner there, MTP Flyers and Tech Examined. And it's a 2009, but the specs are much better than my MacBook Air, which is a 2012. And that's what I was using after I sold my Mac Mini, because I'm gonna probably get the 5K iMac. and I got it all hooked up. I was surprised. It was my own fault, but I was surprised it didn't have Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt started in 2010. I thought it was the same one that I had before my first Mac, but that was a 2010. His is a late 2009. So there's no Thunderbolt, only DisplayPort. So I got 2 monitors hooked up to it. I posted a picture of it, I think, on Instagram and Twitter. But so I had all my stuff backed up to a Thunderbolt drive, so I transferred all that over to a portable SSD that I have through my my MacBook Air, and then transferred it onto the new iMac, which he has a SSD for running the operating system. Then he has a separate hard drive, a 1 terabyte hard drive that I've been putting everything on. So it runs really good, except when I finally started editing on it, I think I edited a video, maybe that's the first video I edited. No, I edited 2 other ones, I think, the Note 4 unboxing and the white Xbox One unboxing. But I didn't have issues, so I did those in 1080. Well, this, I dumped 4K footage into it, and it just bogged down. When you run it in Final Cut, it just stutters. I mean, I can't even edit. So I dumped it onto my MacBook Air, and it works perfectly fine. So I guess I'm going to edit that. Anything that I want to do 4K, I'll edit in that on my MacBook Air until I upgrade. I'm just gonna hurry and upgrade quicker than what I thought I was going to. But yeah, so, and I'll keep that iMac for the kids. The kids need a computer to sort of play games and surf the internet when they're, want to fool around with games on the internet and stuff like that. So I'll keep that for them in their toy room. So it's, it's still, I'm happy with the purchase. Just sort of disappointed in myself that I didn't really research it as much as I should. I knew it would have issues with 4K, but I really thought since my MacBook Air didn't, I mean, it stuttered a little bit, but nothing too bad. But the specs are like double on this. So I was sort of surprised, but we'll see. Maybe if I can upgrade the CPU, I may just do that just to get me through another month or so, because I'm sure I can get a CPU for $400 or $500. But anyways, so I'm going to run into this store right now. My wife had a VHS tape update or transferred over to DVD, so I gotta run in and grab that, and I'll be back. So pick that up. It's an old VHS tape, and the guy transferred DVD. I met this guy, he's right in town, but I met him last year at the iPhone 5S release at the Verizon stores. Me, him, and only a handful of people, like 5 or 6 people out there, but I remember talking to him, and I know his store was right there. So my wife went up there. He did it, I don't know, it took him like an hour or something, $17. So my wife's pretty nervous because it's a home video of when she's she's, I guess it's 25 years old now. She'll be 29 tomorrow, and she's 4 in the video. So she's a little nervous about bringing it to somebody in case it would mess up. But the guy told us to be careful with a video that's over 15 years old, that the tape will actually curl, and then it gets caught up in the machine, which happened to her when she showed it to me when we first met a few years ago, 6 or 7 years ago. It got caught in her machine, and I was able to get it out and put it back together. So doesn't sound like he had any issues, so that's good. But she's got a couple more that she wants to do, and then our wedding, it's not on VHS, but it was on a mini DVD, because that's when they had the mini DVD camcorders years back, and that's what ours is on. So I want them to transfer that also. So we'll probably be doing that over the next couple weeks and get all of our home movies transferred to something we can have digital copies of. So yeah, so now I'm running up to Walmart. I had to buy my man Mobile Carlos, as I call him, Apple Carlos, or Apple Man, and not because of the company, it's because that's what he does. He works at an orchard, so we call him Apple Man, or at least I do. So anyways, but he posted a video. It was funny. Was it Friday? No, Thursday night. He posted a video about this AT&T Wi-Fi hotspot, and it ended up, I watched it, great, I support them, and it was a great video. But what was funny is the next day, it ends up that I need to buy a AT&T Wi-Fi hotspot for work, because we're going into a plant that doesn't have Wi-Fi, and I need a programmer from Michigan to be able to talk to my programmer down here when they connect next week. So I actually had to buy one, and I had just watched his video. I didn't buy the one that he showed and the link that he had in his description, which I was a little sad about, because I would have loved to support him even more. But I have an AT&T SIM already, so they have a version that is for Go plans, and the version that he showed was for you know, like contract added to your plan or whatever. So it was, you know, but I was glad that I watched his video, because it was literally, I mean, the one that I got is pretty much the same one that he reviewed, just it takes the Go SIM card. So that's what I got, and it was like less than half the price, or more than half the price, because his was $200 on contract and like a penny on contract, which is sort of funny. But the Go one was like, I don't know, like $100, $80 or something. So I got that. So I got to run into Walmart now and pick up a new, because I haven't had an AT&T phone in a month or so. So I got to pick up another, you know, pay-as-you-go card or whatever. But it'll work out good for work, because there's some times where we go into places like this that we don't have it. And the reason why we have hotspots on all our Verizon phone, but Verizon does not work at this plant and in this town. But AT&T does. So we contacted them, and they said, yeah, we have AT&T cell phones. It works perfect. So hopefully this will work out good and be exactly what we need. And then it's nice that it's a Go plan, because if I don't need it for a couple months at work, I don't have to pay for a contract that I don't need. So should be cool. So anyways, that's about it. That's probably 10 minutes or 11 minutes of a vlog. I just wanted to catch you guys up. I did record some trick-or-treating that I may put into a vlog that we did with the kids and stuff like that. So maybe I'll put that one out also. But anyways, I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and I'll check you guys out in the next one, or you'll check me out, one or the other.